Hi, everyone. Okay, so this here is an email I just received from Miss Aquila, and it's interesting because she says in the email, because I wrote to her and I said, Miss Aquila, there are numerous errors on the drafts, such as who was in attendance, the cost, the personal service of being allowed to be delivered by email to my email account, which violates King and Court bench rules. I have detailed my disagreement to the order online. Please correct the errors and send the redraft for review. She responds, I've corrected the error in paragraph 2.2, so essentially that she attended via telephone. However, the cost, the method of service, I'm not changing. We have been given permission by the court several times to serve you via email. We will also provide a physical copy of the order to your address at Brown Mall, in addition to sending an electronic copy. Should you continue to refuse to sign the order, I will submit it to the courts for endorsement. So, unlike many other times, she is actually going to send a physical copy this time, which is an improvement. And yes, she did correct the um, the error, which says she was by telephone. What she didn't correct was that Audrey, my friend Audrey, who was also the supervisor, that Owen said that in his motion brief that was refusing to supervise, which was a lie. And had the judge been interested in that, she would have asked Audrey. But um, Audrey was in attendance, and that is confirmed from Owen Johnson's email that I posted online. I think it was in 5.3, maybe 5.4. Um, but it confirms that Audrey was in attendance at the hearing. However, it is not indicated on these orders that she was present. Um, also, um, again, the $100 cost, or sorry, $1,000 cost for both orders. So between the two orders, that's $2,000 that I can't afford, and of course, that's going to be put as a lien on my property again. Um, so I mean, um, realistically, this order is discriminatory. First of all, the $1,000 isn't indicated in the disposition sheet, so it should not be on the order. Second of all, second of all, um, Audrey is not on the order as being in attendance, which is inaccurate and false, and it's misleading for her to not put it in. Um, so she's actually lying in a court document. And she knows it because I pointed it out to her. Um, and also, in this email, she is indicating by saying, hang on a second, um, we have been given permission by the court several times to serve you via email. So, in that statement, what I heard was Ms. Aquila has been given permission to discriminate against me by serving me through email versus what the King of Court bench rules indicates that is proper service procedure for all other Manitobans. What I'm hearing is that the courts have given her special permission and special conditions to violate King of Court bench rules and to treat me differently and without the proper consideration as every other Manitoban. That is discrimination. That is targeting behavior and it's discrimination. So here are the redraft of the orders that she sent me. So we will go over these really quickly. Um, Sorry, give me a second here. So it's basically the same order as before, the exact same order as before, except she's changed 2.2. So again, in 2.0, in the presence of Owen Johnson, Alexandra Aquila, counsel for Owen Johnson, and Susan Francine Miazga on her own behalf. Who's missing there is Audrey, who attended, who the judge told to go sit down. However, she was present. She was my witness. She was denied the opportunity to talk. Owen Johnson, in his email, confirms that she was there. However, she is deliberately being left off this order. And then again in 4.2, Susan Francine Miazga shall pay Owen Johnson costs in the amount of $1,000, inclusive tax and disbursement. Again, discrimination. The disposition sheet is not being followed. There is no $1,000 on the disposition sheet, and it should be indicated if that's the amount. Ms. Aquila should not have the right to just plug in whatever number she feels like. And a copy of the order shall be served on Susan Francine Miazga by electronic mail to Susan Francine Miazga at susan_miazga@outlook.com and via regular mail at her address, 46 Bramwell Avenue, Winnipeg, Manitoba, R2C 3J5, within 20 days of signing. So basically, I am not being given a hard copy to sign, which puts, again, financial burden on me because, again, I need to supply paper, I need to supply ink, a printer. Maybe I can go to Staples and print it off, but at the same time, that again costs. So by her violating the King of Courts bench rules, again, it's also adding extra cost to me. Any of the drafts that she wants looked at should it should go through regular mail. If she wants me to sign something, it should go to regular mail. I review it. I send back the whatever needs to be sent back. That is the process indicated by the King of Courts bench rules. But again, she is violating that. What she expects me to do is to take the order off of the email, print it out, send it back to her via email, and she will send me a signed copy of the order. But that is not what the King of Courts bench rules indicates, right? Anything anything she requests of me should be going through regular mail. Okay, so that's that order.